Dave Malekpour. I'm the president of Professional Audio Design and Augspurger Monitoring Company. We design recording studios from the architectural acoustics all the way to installation of the equipment, and our Augspurger company makes some of the finest studio monitors in the world. I think the idea of being able to have the fans drive the A&R process and allow the A&R people to see directly what tracks or what producers are able to get traction immediately from fans through a kind of swipe left, swipe right mentality, coming from social media apps that allow people to connect. This is going to allow artists and labels to connect. You're directly getting that person to say, I like this track, not that track, or I like these different artists. And, when you start seeing a trend from actual users, it's not so much driven by how many advertisements were made. It's more driven immediately from the actual source itself right back to the label. And I think that's huge. And I have a feeling it's going to become the way that labels find artists. When we flash forward 2 years from now and you guys have had, your impact. And I can think of clients right now that would die to have this product. When seeing exactly how a label could use it to find and sift through the thousands of potential artists. One interesting thing is if you go on SoundCloud, there's like millions of uploaded tracks a day. Like, who could listen to that? How would you possibly do it? You need some way to shuffle through that. And if you let your fans do it and you let your audience, the people who are actually going to, be absorbing it, and the consumer of it, drive that conversation, it's a little opposite of the old model where we would, the record executive would say, like, I think this song has something about it, and then they would pump it on radio and advertise it and market it. And if it got exciting traction, then they could invest more in it, in the artist and in marketing it. Today, with this app, you can actually choose where you're going to put your marketing dollars, driven by what songs, what tracks, what artists are getting traction from the buyer. And I think that's going to streamline on the acquisition side for a label, and it's going to also empower the artist and the producer to have a voice directly driven by the people who like their music.